Okay, so once again, welcome to the second information seminar. We are going to start now. I thank you all for coming here. The scope of tonight's seminar is to discuss virtual learning environments. The idea behind tonight's seminar was that you actually use your groups to be able to create small group discussions, but also to use the idea of peer learning, or rather peer questioning, a technique that can easily be integrated into your classrooms, even during teaching practice, so that students, learners themselves, can ask other learners questions and learners have to answer them back. So this was one of the aims of trying these sort of exercises, aside from making it quite fun to interact with the other people. What I would like to show you before we go on is a very, as I explained a little bit before, is a very brief 3-minute video of what some other students have actually done. These are teacher trainees, that is students that are training to become teachers from the University of Plymouth, and they were also assigned to try and explain what the difference between a personalized learning environment and a virtual learning environment is, according to them. So basically what I will do is I will play the video, and I will play the video from my computer, and you can watch it on the screen that says share desktop here.
Welcome to this short video of VLE versus PLE. What's the difference? Brought to you by these guys. Let's start with looking at VLE. VLE is an online environment that allows people to share content and communicate easily. In a university, students, like these two guys, can do research, share files and communicate with other students and lecturers. When using a VLE such as Tulip, these students would have access to tools such as MATLAB, Voyager and email. However, there is no way to personalize a VLE system and add all the tools that each individual student enjoys using. Boo! So let's start again. So let me explain about a PLE. This is Danny's PLE. As you will see, unlike a VLE, not all of the tools that are shown are web-based. We have broken Danny's PLE down into 6 categories to show you all the different tools that Danny uses to learn. So let's start with text. When doing research, Danny likes to use the national curriculum, the standard site, the BBC website and also the Guardian website. When writing and drawing, Danny uses tools such as Word, PowerPoint, MindMeister and Google Docs to do his work. He also uses Yahoo Mail to write emails to his friends and family, and he uses Facebook to socialise over the internet. When it comes to audio, Danny usually listens to iTunes and iTunes U. Physical space represents the places where Danny goes to learn. These places include his uni building, the library and his house. There are many people that Danny interacts with to help his learning. There are his lecturers, Miles Opie, Pete Yeomans and Steve Wheeler, his ICT friends, the YouTube accounts that he watches, his online friends and his football friends. The final section is Danny's formal training, and it includes all the tools found on the VLE. Now that we've seen all the tools included in Danny's PLE, let's switch and have a look at Adam's PLE. Now, let's change Adam's PLE to make it personal to him. Firstly, Adam doesn't use the Guardian website or the BBC website, so we will remove them from the text section. In the audio section, as well as using iTunes, Adam also has a car, which means he listens to BBC Radio quite often. When it comes to physical space, Adam lives in a different house to Danny, so we need to change that. In the writing and drawing section, Adam doesn't use MindMeister and instead uses Notebook as well as Prezi. Finally, in the people section, Adam owns an Xbox instead of a PlayStation 3, and so has a different set of online friends. Also, Adam doesn't use YouTube that often, and so we remove it from the people section. As you can see, Adam's PLE has many things that are different from Danny's, and so it makes it much more personal to him. Whey!
Okay, so let me see, because I received a lot of text messages. Okay. All right, so people could see, I hope. The checkered surface happens, you just need to click on it a little bit more. Let me just stop sharing for the moment, and then I will start sharing some of your presentations that I received tonight. That should be better. So the idea behind this video, two ideas actually, which I would like you to explore a bit yourselves. First of all, you will notice that even though the video was done in a very amateur way, no, because these were not professional videographers, the video is quite effective, and this is something which you can also integrate throughout your classrooms without having so much of an effort. These guys build up our videos by taking photographs, by taking pictures, even using a mobile phone. You don't really need a fancy camera, and you don't need to go through this photographic techniques and photographic methods. So in reality, what we have here is somebody who is making use of tools that are at hand in order to be able to convey a message. And I think that in e-learning and using technology inside the classroom, that is the most important thing, and that is how you are able to convey your message. Now, I have to say that I am very impressed with most of you and the work that you have submitted so far. I think that the ideas you have are fantastic. I think that the tools you are making use of are really great, and I really would like to give you a big round of applause actually for all the work that you are doing. So I would like to say well done to everybody, really. Yeah, somebody's clapping, so yeah, round of applause to you all, really. So in essence, yeah. In essence, what I am thinking is this. When we speak about e-learning and then we speak about virtual learning environments, we are talking about two essentially different things. Virtual learning environments are very similar to what we have in Moodle. It's a learning structure. Yes, it's a structure that helps you formalize your content. E-learning, on the other hand, and also this idea of having different and personalized learning environment is something which is much larger, where you can use different approaches, different methodologies, and different ways of approaching learning. I'm not saying that one is more important than the other, but I think that we have to know the distinguishing differences. If we think that just by using presentations on Moodle or any other virtual learning environment, for example, in a couple of years' time at your school, whichever school you will be placed in to teach, you will have the Frontier e-learning platform. Now, if you think that by just uploading a PowerPoint presentation and maybe giving out homework on a virtual learning environment on this Frontier e-learning platform, you're actually doing e-learning, well then that is wrong, because e-learning is much bigger. And I think that the secret of success for e-learning lies in interaction and interactivity. It doesn't go to say that e-learning platforms cannot have structures that help interactivity, but it is important to say that it is you who make e-learning, it is you who create that level of interactivity and that level where peers can actually communicate, interact, and be responsible for their own learning. So now that is all. I do not want to take up any more of your time. As I explained, the way that we shall be doing our seminar tonight is that I will be calling out the groups in order Okay, however, they will be groups versus the other group who has asked the questions. I would like to invite the people who will be speaking from the groups, the representatives, to either go up near the microphone on stage or else come up next to me, and then we can start. I will start by calling out people from group 1 versus group 6. So if group 1 speaker and group 6 speakers can either approach the microphones or then come up on stage and let me know who will be speaking, I will be able to present you. Right, just one thing, there are still some people occupying the corridor in front of me. Can we just move a little bit? The auditorium steps, the right-hand steps up there, they're still empty. So if you want to, please make some space for people who might come in late so that they can all pass and we don't block the way. Thank you. Okay, so I call people from group 1 versus people from group 6. Who will be speaking?
For group 1, Christopher, please.
Okay, for group 1 it's Christopher. And for group 6? Anybody from group 6, please? Okay, I will just call out the people from group 6 so that you will know. Give me 1 second until I get the list on the other computer so that it doesn't come up. Right. Okay. People from group 6 will be Adrian Borg, Petra Demek, Isabel Mifsud and Sarah Shiberas. They asked question to group 1 who were Agneta, Christopher, Adrian, Stefano, Elaine, Loredana and Maria Refalo. So I know that Christopher will be presenting. Anybody from group 6? There is nobody? Okay, Christopher, no worries. Christopher, you can start. I will mute my microphone. Please tell us what questions they asked you. And I do not have any PowerPoint from you or presentation, so I assume that you will be just speaking tonight, yes? Thank you.
Yeah, surely. Thank you, Vanessa. So am I being heard this way? Am I being heard, please?
Yes, Stefano, yes, Christopher, you are being heard well.
So basically, we were asked the question, why would you want to use a peer-to-peer learning environment? Basically, after a substantial amount of discussion, we got an agreement that PLE can help teaching and support staff manage and deliver a variety of daily tasks. Some examples to give you a clear image of what I am talking about would be general class administration and organizations, creation of lesson plans using existing resources, assessment and monitoring of students, allocation and marking of online assignment, and the discussion and support with students online. The various interactive tools of PLEs can also support learners with classwork and homework and can cater for individual learning styles. For instance, we can mention that students can submit and check their assignments online, can also contribute and participate in discussions with classmates and others also, and can also work at their own pace within and out of school also. This is particularly beneficial to learners with special educational needs, such as students in hospital or children unable to attend regular classes for health reasons. As you might know, PLEs are most used in universities and in other higher education establishments as a way to distribute lecture material and to allow for an easier way to distribute information to students. As in a university environment, communication with the lecture, etc., is often very difficult, and the facilities of a PLE help this greatly. Now, to answer directly the question asked, some good reasons as why one should use a PLE are basically that given that most students work part-time and are often on campus, it is an excellent way of being able to communicate with other students outside of normal classroom times. Also, large amounts of information can be made available to large groups of students, including them having easy access to resources, such as record of their marks and online discussions, library catalogs, past examination papers, and other aids to learning. Also, group work and discussion can be easily facilitated within a VLE. For instance, two students who may be too intimidated to contribute in face-to-face contact may be happy to add something electronically. On the other hand, progress can be more extensive due to the checking function found in most VLEs. And also that, with appropriate support mechanism, distance learning is very much easier to manage through a VLE. Now, I will leave my colleague's hands to answer the other questions. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Christopher. Thank you. Round of applause for Christopher. Thank you.
Can everyone hear me?
Loredana, you're a bit on the low side. Can you shout a bit more, please? I mean shout as in use your right hand click on the voice and press shout so that everybody can hear you.
Is that better like this?
Yep.
So basically the other question was about students who have any IT skills. We came up with 3 points. The first one is running the workshop or definitely familiarize themselves with ICT skills, especially those who are VLE. Just in case the student do not remember what one has told them or showed them, find the group at a later stage. Frequently asked questions are important, so they can refer to these questions when they need help. Another point is to prepare for students to make mistakes and mix things.
Sorry, Loredana.
Yes.
Christine Marie Fenech is not muted and there is feedback. Can you please press M and mute, Christine? Thank you. Loredana, you can continue.
Point I was mentioning was that you have to be prepared for students to make mistakes and mix things up, such as using an email instead of a discussion group. It is important that you do not make students self-conscious that they have made mistakes, or else they might give up on the idea of this VLE. Instead of being cross with them, you need to encourage them and show them the different ideas between these two criteria, so that they would know how to carry on with the task. It is important as well to consider and monitor these children for a couple of weeks, just so you know that they have grasped the context that you are trying to show them. It's important that you give them the university email address so that they can contact you whenever they have a problem, ask questions related to what you are trying to teach them. So if I have any time left, we are answered another question. Maybe if we have time, I can answer it as well.
Yes, please, Loredana, you can go on.
The other question was, how do I make sure that the VLE is promoting student learning? And we came up with 4 points. It is important to consider your VLE to be called for development of learning. Therefore, you need to show the students and let them share their thoughts. Just in case they have some thoughts different than yours, and then you can improve your VLE. Feedback of the students is also important regarding your design, both electronically and by other methods, such as surveys, focus groups, and also class discussions. It's important that you involve people that are experienced in this area and seek and value their opinions in order to make it really better. Also, look for other examples of best practice. It's also important that you self-reflect as much as possible about the design, as well as the learning and teaching methods that are involved in your content. So that's all from our part. I'll leave it to the other group.
Thank you. Thank you, Loredana. A round of applause for you as well. Thank you for presenting. Okay, so now we have people from group 2, Johan, Sandro, Paul, Rita, Antonia, Dolores, and Sarah. I haven't received anything else, so I think that you will be speaking. And you will not be presenting any poster today. Anybody is representing group 2. The other group, yes, the other group is group 12. People from group 12, they sent me their PowerPoint, so I will display it on my screen so we can share the screen together. People from group 12 are Janine, Gillian, Johan, Alessandra, Marilyn, Ingrid. I think Ingrid is going to present. Ingrid sent me the presentation. Jessica, Wayne, Marlene, Stephanie, and Lucienne. If one representative from Group 12 can come on stage, then they can ask the questions to Group 2, and then Group 2 can answer, and then Group 2 can actually ask the questions to Group 12. And Group 6, we don't have any representatives, so Loredana, I think that we will skip Group 6 for now. Okay.
Hello, Vanessa.
Yes.
Can you hear? This is Jessica Chiriakosto speaking.
Hi, Jessica.
Hi. I will be representing the PSD group. I will be speaking instead of English friendly.
Perfect, Jessica. So will you be able to ask questions to Group 2 so that Group 2 can answer? Thank you very much.
Yes, of course. So basically, the religion group, these are the questions that we have prepared for you. So the first question is, how important is the role of parents in relation to the use of e-learning to secondary school students?
Parents and guardians play an important role in their children's education. They provide an important factor in their education. Helping the children takes many forms. One of these forms is giving them the environment and tools for study. In such a case, here we have the internet to use e-learning. One crucial way is by providing children with the learning technologies they need at home, a computer and access to the internet. While considering this, we should be conscious that some families do not have or afford a computer and internet access at home. School, in this case, and even we must consider this, must provide this service to those students, so they can also achieve what the others can do at home. Therefore, you can meet them during the break, so they can use the computer at school. Okay. Parents and guardians have the responsibility to discuss safety with children and backing those safety measures that children learn from school by reinforcing them at home. Those safety measures applied for those adolescents, in this case because we are speaking in secondary schools, apply also for younger students, as these also make use of e-learning. Guardians are encouraged to stay beside their children, take interest on what they are doing on the internet, and talk about it. Where relevant, parents are to use technology with their children, learn and also have fun with them. It is important that parents and children sit together and discuss a set of ground rules for technology use at home. Parents may also set rules such as never bullying or harassing online, even offline, not sharing personal information with others, especially with those you don't know, and not arranging to meet strangers who have been met online. Parents should be encouraged to behave responsibly online themselves to set a good example for children. Parents must know or learn the way computer can be controlled, so to know everything children were doing at all times. It is recommended that for better control of the computer is placed in a common place in the house and not in their rooms. This is my first answer for the first question.
Okay, Sandro, this is our second question. So, how can e-learning create an environment where Christian values and virtues are promoted?
Well, this was not an easy question to answer, but we try to do our best. And why Christian values and virtues are easily promoted into life through acting in a value or virtuous way. So to promote them through e-learning, you need some creativity. One major e-learning issue on this level is the usage of blogs or forums on school websites. Because here it can be controlled easily, and this is safe for children and even for those who are helping in the learning of the subject. Here, students can be encouraged to show their opinion on different issues. You can create discussion and blogs where children, our students, can say their thoughts there and give their Christian feedback, so a culture of values and virtues is promoted. You can promote the idea with your students to share Christian messages through Facebook. While we shall not have contact with them on Facebook, but we can easily tell them, students, to promote Christian values online by making a photo with a message or a song and throwing a song on Facebook so others can see it and can take something from it. You as a teacher can create a page profile of a saint, sort of on Facebook, and make it public to be seen, where students can enter and without contact you, they still can read and see a picture of that particular saint. You can post videos of the saint from editing DVDs, I don't know, something like that, or songs. And through some creativity, you can make presentations also at school by using those social networks, for example, Facebook. I am imagining, I saw one in particular, which was called Maria Mary on Facebook, where different photos were presented online on Facebook. Then the teacher through print screen, and the teacher created a PowerPoint presentation with various images of Mary, how we can see Mary today in our daily lives. And then another example was Christmas social network, which was a sort of video about Joseph making a Facebook and telling others that Jesus was born, and was going to Bethlehem, that Jesus was going to born, etc. And last thing, you can suggest further search from your students by giving them links, videos, music, and games. It's easily so students can play games related to your lessons online. Thank you. I hope I was clear.
Yes, it was very interesting. Sandro, we are ready. You can answer your questions.
Okay.
Just 1 second, please, Sandra, so that I can share.
Yes.
Round of applause for you. I nearly missed it. Well done, Sandra, and all the religion group, of course. Just 1 second until I share the presentation that Jessica have. Am I right, Jessica?
Okay.
You'd like to put on the presentation now?
Yes.
So
Yes, we have some presentation.
Yes, just give me 1 second so that I make sure that it's on the screen. Okay. Okay, Jessica, it's there. You'll see it again. Now I changed screen, but you will see it again. As soon as you see it on the screen, you can start. Thank you.
Okay, please let me know when it is seen on the screen. Can I start? Okay.
Yes. Yes, you can start. Sorry, every time I have to go back here and then my screen changes. You can start. It's there. You can see the presentation, and just tell me when to change slide, please. Thank you.
I don't know when you should change slides. Just change accordingly.
Okay.
So basically, the first question we were asked was how can students be prepared for e-learning? So first of all, students need to have a PC, they need to have a connection, they have to have the right software, and they need to know how to use the computer. Moreover, students need to have discipline and they need to be motivated to learn. On the other hand, the teacher needs to establish rapport with students. She or he needs to make them feel at ease and encourage them to participate. She also needs to communicate constantly with students, and the teacher must be flexible. And the teacher must also be aware of students' needs and concerns. Furthermore, the teacher must also design content for interaction in order to keep students engaged, and when students need support, the teacher should be present to help. The second question is, what hinders e-learning and what can teacher do to overcome these difficulties? So basically we thought of the following difficulties. First of all, not all students might be competent in computer technology. However, the teacher should take the time to teach students how to use and apply e-learning methods. Another problem could be that not all students might have access to the required equipment. However, the school could offer its computer labs for students to use. Unfortunately, students themselves can be a limitation to e-learning. Students who are not well organized, students who are not self-motivated, and students who do not have good time management skills may encounter difficulties. Moreover, e-learning is 100% dependent on electricity. However, tools such as interactive whiteboards should have a supplementary battery supply, just like a laptop. So that in the case of a power cut, the lesson can continue without interruptions. Last but not least, e-learning reduces social and cultural interaction. However, it is important to keep in mind that e-learning in schools should be used as a complementary tool for giving a lesson and not the sole medium of delivery. Thus, the teacher should include the students in the lesson. She should ask questions and allow questions to be asked. Moreover, she should also allow group work and other activities that aid students in learning content. The third and last question that we were asked was, how can you apply specific concepts of e-learning to PSD? So basically, we talked about the possibility of using Twitter, podcasts, as well as forums and application and virtual games. I will now be taking each and every one of them and will be explaining them shortly. So, the PSD teacher can use Twitter to post statements and questions. And the students can then subscribe to follow the teacher's tweets, and students are asked to reflect and post their comments. Moreover, after discussing together, the teacher can post another tweet to summarize what has been said and ask students to post what they will click with them after such an interaction. Students can also subscribe to Twitters to follow any latest research about topics which appeal to them. In addition, polls can be used to get feedback on students' opinions and that can be used before presenting a topic and afterwards to compare attitudes, free and closed discussion. In addition, through the sharing of pictures and videos, students can watch experiences of people and how these have affected their lives. Furthermore, teachers and students can make use of podcasts and podcasts by creating videos or audio materials for the whole class. These materials can be seen and heard by those who want to listen when where they want. Teachers from other subjects can record the lessons for those students who were unable to attend school due to sickness, or for those students who wish to listen again to the lesson. Teachers can also make use of forums. And they would find students would find material which is relevant to the topic they are discussing, and students would wish to discuss, explore their opinions, and that of others within a supervised environment. Last but definitely not least, there are also applications that can be relevant to our subject, such as The Sims. This game can be introduced some weeks before the topic of relationships will be tackled in class. The students will be given instructions on how to use the application and what the outcome is expected to achieve. For example, how to manage a conflict situation, how to be assertive in a difficult situation, and what to do when a date is going wrong, and etc. After such an experience, students will be able to have an awareness of what relationships involve. Therefore, they will be more interested in discussing it in class, and they might also have developed ideas that reflect what they really value in a relationship. That's all from our part.
Perfect. Perfect. Round of applause for Jessica as well. Really interesting presentation, Jessica. I was very, very happy to see it, and I will post it here in this world for everybody to see, and also in the fourth world. Can I please ask? You're very welcome, and well done to all of you, please, all of your group. Maria Spiteri, can you please mute your mic, because there is a lot of feedback. Can you please press M on your mic? Natalie Muscat also has her mic unmuted. Please press M to mute. Please remember to keep your mics muted. There is still somebody else. Maria Spiteri is still unmuted. Maria Francesca Spiteri, please unmute your mic. Press M on your keyboard.
Hello?
Yes, Maria Spiteri, can you please mute your mic for now?
I have muted it already.
No, because we can still hear you. There is still some feedback. Just press M because it's... maybe you can try pressing it again because there's still feedback.
Okay.
Right. There are still some people here in the corridor. Please, there are a lot of spaces on the right-hand side of the auditorium. I would suggest you move a little bit so that everybody can be free to come in. Okay, so that was group number 12. Now I ask Adrienne from group number 6. Group number 6 had asked questions to group number 1. So if maybe group number 1 would like to come up on stage just to ask, to pose the questions to Adrienne from group 6, then they can, Christopher, yes, maybe Christopher can ask the questions to Adrienne, who will be answering the questions on behalf of group number 6. Adrienne is here?
Yes, can you all hear me?
Yes, we can hear you, Adrienne. So you can start. Maybe Christopher would like to ask you the questions first, and then you can answer. No, it seems Christopher is not going to ask you any questions. So no worries. Adrienne, can you tell us what questions you were asked and then maybe answer? Go ahead and answer them. Thank you.
Okay, so we have answered two questions. First one is why is game-based learning considered to be the future of education? Basically, we said that games consist of opponents, challenges, rewards, penalties when you break the rules or when you fail a task. It involves the students, it's very interactive, and it is also motivating. So basically, in a game, we have an environment where gamers have to respect, socialize, work in a team, have leaders, make decisions, and collaborate just in class. This will help students in a training environment, in a formal environment, and in a non-formal environment. Teachers today need to be aware of the games and resources available before stating that it will be either expensive, non-educational, or also a waste of time. Gaming can make the learning experience deeper and more meaningful as it promotes full participation, interaction, and engagement. Be it a simple paper and pencil game like word search or a massively multiplayer online game and role-playing games, learners can apply acquired knowledge and get immediate feedback in the forms of rewards or punishments. In problem-solving situations, one can experiment, one can take more risks and make more mistakes. Winning a game can be a motivator for the students to be able to move on to the next level. And obviously, these are all part of the constant learning process. So that was question one. Now we move on to question number two, which was, let me find it. Okay. Second question was why should teachers build their lesson around game-based technologies and what are the possible effects of game-based learning? We had to mention some positive and negative effects of game-based learning. First of all, teachers should build their lessons around game-based technologies since these make students more motivated to learn. Game-based learning is interesting, it is fun, and it is obviously very visual, and this encourages students to learn and participate during the lessons. Some positive effects of game-based learning include the fact that students of all ages can connect, and they can share, and they can learn on a global scale. As we know, the internet has unlocked a world of opportunity for the students, and so information and ideas that were previously out of reach are just a click away. Another positive effect is that success at difficult technological tasks as well as social networking such as Facebook can lead to improved self-esteem. Many students have different types of learning styles, and using different types of technology is a great way to help all kinds of learners. Providing remedial instruction for low-achieving students, providing enrichment activities for students who successfully complete the regular lesson for students who require more time to learn. Also, using computers can give students practice on core content and skills, while the teacher can work with others, conduct assessments, or perform other tasks. Using technology in the classroom can allow teachers to effectively organize and present lessons. So multimedia presentations can make the material more meaningful and engaging. We found also some negative effects. When we said that when resources are limited, it can be a disadvantage to students. So if you have a small amount of computers, for example, you have more students than computers in the classroom, it can be a bit disadvantage to students. Also the fact that computer labs instead of classroom computers can be of an inconvenience, as teachers have to be assigned specific times when to use the computer labs, and also just as proved well, if they mentioned, if obviously there are power cuts, the lesson cannot be held. Thank you.
Thank you. That is great. Thank you, Adrienne. Nice, short, to the point, and yes, informative. Round of applause for you as well. So, round of applause to Group 6 who worked on this. I now call onto the stage Group 3 versus Group 8. Group 3 versus Group 8. I don't have any presentations for Group 3 to Group 8. Group 3 are made up of, one second, Victoria, Elizabeth, Diane, Natalie, Henry, Francel, and Jessica. Group 8 are made up of Maria, Christine, Carmel, and Clementina May. So what I would like to do is maybe somebody from Group 8 can ask questions to Group 3 so that Group 3 can, a representative from Group 3 can answer.
Hello, are you hearing me?
Yes, Carmel, loud and clear.
Hello, are you hearing me?
Yes, Carmel. Yes, we are hearing you.
I only have the questions I have to answer. I don't have the questions.
Natalie, we can hear you as well.
Okay, I can answer the questions I was given.
Okay, so maybe Natalie can start, Carmel can mute, and then Carmel can go right after Natalie. Thank you.
Okay. So these are the questions we were given by Group 8. The first question is the learning system intended to complement face-to-face styles of education? When creating virtual learning environments, teachers must be conscious not to fall in the trap of eliminating face-to-face interaction. The scope of VLE is not to get a number of students online without ever seeing each other in the face. This is absolutely the wrong approach. Teachers must try to create a balance, an environment that enhances e-learning, but at the same time have the opportunities to meet together as a group and share experiences, stories, and learn in a personal and direct way. The challenge of the teacher is that of using learning devices according to the classroom and the class abilities. The VLE should be used to enhance the teacher's learning styles and not replace them. If this happens, students will become as robots, perceiving a wide variety of information without being able to share it with others. Since face-to-face interactions are absolutely missing. If, for example, a person is doing a course through the internet to learn Italian, the lesson should not only be in a written or visual way, but there should be opportunities to have face-to-face interaction with the tutor through webcams and applications like Skype and Facebook, for example. The second question is, in what ways can virtual learning environment enhance learning? VLE is handled by the school. It is an online area that students can access by using a login name and password. These login details allow pupils, teachers, parents, and others to access related sections of the VLE, providing a rich stock of all kinds of information, from data to learning resources to web links and surveys. In fact, any paper resource can be easily accessed and used. Gifted and talented pupils can be stretched with extension tasks and more demanding research tasks. Having now mixed ability classes, they can access materials provided for more advanced or older pupils, making preparation for single-level tests. Students can be challenged to extend their learning beyond that available inside the conventional classroom via the VLE. Notes, videos, links of VLE can boost students' motivation and interest in the subject, discussed in class, and also help them in their homeworks. It also attracts the students more than other methods because it is technological, convenient, and more at their reach. The last question was, what are the roles of the teacher and the student in a virtual learning environment? The virtual learning environment is a distinct environment where there is still a teacher and students. However, the roles are perceived in a different way than those in the real world. The virtual environment In the virtual environment, the teacher still gives information to the students. However, the students have a much larger responsibility in that way to conduct their studies. The students have to be self-motivated and conduct their researches and studies thanks to their own will. On the other hand, the teacher assumes the role of a mentor, where she gives the input to the students, guides them in the research, to succeed in their studies. So these were the questions.
Thank you. Thank you, Nathalie.
Welcome.
A round of applause for Nathalie as well. Thank you. And also, I would like to point out that even the questions are also quite interesting. All these questions that you are asking, they are very interesting even to think about them. So now it's Carmel's turn. Carmel from Group 8.
Yes, are you hearing me?
Yes, hearing you.
Okay. The first question was, is the learning system intended to complement or replace face-to-face style of education? We say that face-to-face interactions and exchange will always remain a valuable element of many learning experiences. There are times when it is important to bring people together so that they can see and experience each other, share stories, empathize, and learn from each other in very personal and direct ways. Hence, the challenge of learning is not to get everything online and communicate solely via modem, voice, or video exchange. The challenge is to use e-learning when it works best and retain classroom as other face-to-face mode of instruction, where they can pay real dividends. If the classroom with all the overhead and travel costs need to bring people together is just being used to communicate routine content. Changes are that the resources are being wasted even when the classroom is electronic rather than real. When it comes to communication of the content of most learning experiences, web-based instructions can usually do the job much more effectively and achieve much more focused results than traditional means. This is when online methods need to be used and when e-learning experiences can replace classroom time with significant cost savings. E-learning experiences have a powerful role to play in before and after education, as well as those freestanding learning events. In this way, it is often possible to use e-learning to compress 1 week of traditional classroom instructions into 1 or 2 days, using the classroom or equivalent face-to-face interactions where they are most needed and can add most value. The second question was, are socially network platforms useful for learning and training? We say that social media applications such as Twitter, blogs, and Facebook are becoming used more and more in our daily personal and professional lives. Many educational institutions are becoming increasingly aware such social media applications can be effectively integrated into their learning and the lifelong learning delivery system. Learner-centered training elements such as collaborative online training platform can be integrated into a core system and which provide the functionality needed to offer targeted services to the learner as well as to the trainees supporting lifelong learning. In terms of delivering formal training, certainly technology per se has made webinars popular. There has been a huge push on the part of some sectors of the training industry to push social network platforms as a basis for learning and for training. The first primarily in terms of less formally learning, and the latter for formalized structured learning. Effectiveness and efficiency are high priorities of learning on this platform. However, answers and information become simplified, and the problem is that opinion and interpretation starts becoming confused with facts. And the third and last question was, what kind of VLE resources or applications can be used to involve more students? We say that every learning environment is basically an education system based on the web. Learning can take place in two different ways. First, the lesson happening at the real time, we can call them live classes. Secondly, independently, the student has to be responsible to finish tasks accordingly to his accommodation. It is a system where the learning material is transferred via the web. So how can we, as teachers, involve the students more in a virtual learning environment? This is done by in-game-based learning, online database, students to do tasks online, for example, doing a PowerPoint presentation in groups. This enhances the concept of collaborative learning too. Participation in discussion forums, active participation will be accepted from each and every student. This is done through online messages. We can share resources, and we can create quizzes, blogs, and chat forums. And students can do their feedback here. Thank you.
Thank you. Excellent. Thank you. Round of applause for Carmel as well. Okay. Carmel, you can mute now, please. One thing which Carmel said and which really made a lot of sense, and I would like to stress on this, is that e-learning is not to be used just for the buzz of it. It's not because we are, this is a new hyped up word that we're using, that is e-learning and technology enhanced learning and so on and so forth. You use it because you really feel the need for it. And that is very important. And in today's world, we're doing everything with technology, so the need arises. So thank you for that. I now ask Group 4 versus Group 14. Group 4 is Ray, Jacqueline, Angel, Sylviane, Clarissa, Miriam, Charmaine, and Stephanie. I don't know who is going to present from Group 4. Group 14 is, Group 14, members in Group 14 are Luke, Mildred, Charlotte, and Lillian. Luke have got a poster to show, so I will be sharing my desktop for Luke, but for Group 4 I don't have anything, so I assume that you will be presenting. Okay, so... No.
Sorry. We uploaded PDF document.
You sent it to me?
Yes, from the Dropbox.
Ah, okay. Would you like to bring it up now, or shall we leave it in the Dropbox, or would you like to have me share my desktop?
Yes. Can you share it?
At the moment, if you haven't sent it over email, I will have to go and get it from the Dropbox, so that might be a little bit difficult for now.
Okay.
If you want to send it, I can. But I'll put it up after if you don't mind. Otherwise.
Okay, right, no problem.
Okay. So if you can start, Charmaine.
Yes. There's someone from the business group, please.
Can you hear me?
Hi.
Yes.
Lillian.
I can't come up on stage because it's too blocked. Can I stay in my position?
You're a bit low, Lillian. Can I suggest that
I am hearing you.
Yes, but I can't come up because the stairs are blocked.
Can I suggest that people who are on the stairs, please, can you move over to the side? Lillian is blocked, she can't come through. And if you can just go on the steps, top right-hand corner, it's really empty up there, and you can move a little bit so that Lillian can come up on stage. Thank you.
Okay, I'm here.
Perfect.
Okay, hear you.
Thanks.
Welcome.
So who's going to start?
So Lillian, if you can ask questions to Charmaine, then Charmaine will answer. Thank you.
Okay. So these are questions for Charmaine's group. What are the advantages and the disadvantages of VLE?
Madam, the first note to start with is that with VLE we can create a communication channel with our students. We are speaking their same language. The second advantage is that the homework may be submitted by email. For example, you have an Moodle website, students can log in, upload their homework, which is easily accessible to them as well. The course handouts, homework, and assignment sheets are posted to the web. Students can learn at their own pace. For example, a student doesn't understand a concept, he can go to the website and say, I haven't understood that, let's work some bit more. Now, the students who are missing up lessons can catch up because the notes are provided online. And another thing is that VLEs for our students are a novel interactive educational environment. So this hopefully will motivate students to search and to learn. However, on the other side, there are disadvantages regarding VLEs. A student might feel lonely, isolated, because the face-to-face communication in some way or another is hindered. A student requires access to the computer and might be subject to internet connection difficulties. A student may left to himself during and after class time, because the problem that happens in VLE is that not everyone is logged in at the same time. So you might have a student logging at 9 o'clock while another one is logging at 10 o'clock. The problem is that the interaction is not possible between the students. Now another question, please.
Yes, Charmaine. Our second question was, can you please give us some examples of VLEs?
Yes, of course, ma'am. As it was already mentioned, the frontier is the VLE, which is being launched in government states, which offers the teachers to communicate with each other, share the resources, share the homework with their students, as well. There are also available rooms dedicated, for example, to the business area, where teachers can share their ideas and can share their problems and can share as well resources. So frontier is real good. Another example are Moodle, as already mentioned, Moodle. We found the Blackboard. Those are the examples that we found.
Thank you, Charmaine. And our last question, some designs, characteristics of VLEs.
Mela. First of all, the VLE, one of the main advantages is that it is platform independent, so that any VLE can run on any operating systems and on any browser. Moreover, it has to be structured. Users can quickly allocate information and easily navigate in the VLE GUI. This depends also upon the design of VLE. Now, it should also be transparent. It allows users to keep an eye on their own and others' learning history and current status in the learning process. This is quite good for parents. So for those parents who want to keep track upon their children's work can do so. Now, VLE should be easy to access. Moreover, it should be also multimodal. The learning material are presented in different media formats, and I believe this is very important for our students because we can use graphics, we can use audio, we can use videos, we can use whatever we want. It's only a limitation of our imagination. The VLE should also be understandable. Words, sentences, and abbreviations used are clear in meaning and easy to comprehend. And moreover, one of the advantages of VLE is like also another advantage attributed to Windows is the graphical user interface. They are represented in colors, so they are more eye-appealing to our students. And those are our answers. Thanks a lot.
Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you very much, Charmaine. Thank you. Round of applause for group number 4. Thank you. Apologies, Charmaine, for the fact that I couldn't post your presentation on the screen, but I will be able to hang it up on one of the posters. Thank you.
Excellent. It was our mistake because we posted it in Dropbox. Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay. No, that's fine. Lillian, it's your turn now. It's your turn now, Lillian. Just give me 1 second so that I share the desktop with your Glockster poster. So just give me 1 second. As soon as you see it come up on the shared desktop up here, you can start, Lillian, because I will be muting my mic.
Okay. Charmaine has to give us her questions.
Yes. Can I start giving them to you?
Yes, you can. Thank you.
Okay. So the first question: What is a VLE?
A virtual learning environment, a VLE, is a set of teaching and learning tools designed to enhance a student's learning experience by including computers and the internet in the learning process. In general, VLE users are assigned either a teacher's ID or a student's ID. The teacher sees what the student sees, but the teacher has additional user rights to create or modify curriculum content and track students' performance. There are a number of commercial VLE software packages available, as you mentioned some of them, including Blackboard, WebCT, Lotus, Learning Space, and COS. Our second question, please.
Okay. What are the uses of VLE in your subject?
Yes, the principal components of a VLE package include curriculum mapping, like breaking curriculum into sections that can be assigned and assessed. Student tracking, online support for both teacher and student, electronic and communication like email, threaded discussions, chat, web publishing, and internet links to outside curriculum resources.
So the last
question
is, what is needed to use VLE?
Yes. To use a VLE, one needs to be registered with the institution providing the service of VLE. Eventually, one will need to create an online account bearing a username and a password in order to participate within the environment. I hope I answered all your questions, Charmaine.
All right. Thanks a lot.
Thank you very much. Good night to all.
Good night.
Okay, thank you, Lillian. Round of applause for you. I hope everybody could see the Glockster poster that you have created. Very well done. Yep. So now we move on to Group 5 versus Group 10. Group 5 are... okay, there's Antea, Maureen, Sam, Tanya, Maria, Faye, Laura, Maria, Carla, and Lynette. And Group 10 are Maria Kutayar, Christine Haber, Janelle, Scott, Greg, Fabienne, Sarah Kutayar, Emma Paris, Raisa Kutayar, and Andy Muscat, and Claire Galia Perkis. So representatives from Group 5 and representatives from Group 10. If you can come up, please. Who will be presenting for Group 5 and who will be presenting from Group 10? Can I ask, in the meantime, to leave the stairs a bit open so that people can come up on stage, please? Okay, so Sarah.
My sister and I will be representing our group.
Okay.
I will be representing Group 5.
Okay,
Can everyone hear me?
Sarah, there is a lot of echo. Is there another computer with a microphone open next to you? Because there's a lot of echo.
Yes. Switching it off.
Thank you.
Okay, is that better?
It seems so now.
Okay. So basically, we were asked three questions. I will be answering the first question and the second question, and then Maria will move on to the third question. So the first question we were given is how can the teacher integrate the use of VLE in classroom teaching? Basically, we can use the VLE to motivate students to learn in different ways. So we shouldn't just use the VLE to give homework. In that sense, it would have a negative connotation. But rather, we should use it to create an interactive framework between students and other students, and teachers. Now, we came up with the idea of using a website where the students can ask questions and teachers can post information or video clips for children to watch. Now we can also maybe use blogs or else maybe use it in the form of a forum where the students can express themselves on any subject which they find intriguing. The next question was what is signposting? And basically, this is a technique to help people follow the meaning of what you are saying. Now, a speaker can use signposting to alert listeners to specific information or let them know what's coming next. Now, as it is in speaking, writing, and page layout, signposting is a means of providing cues and directions to listeners or readers so that we can help them understand the conversation. For example, you can help them navigate through the page, and as the name implies in itself, signposting is literally derived from the use of signposts to provide directions. Now, if we apply it to a VLE setting, it's basically like what we're seeing in the world. We can see different information posted in the world, and that offers the viewer a sense of direction. Now, a speaker can also use signposting to alert readers of what's happening, or what is happening, and what is about to happen in the story they are telling. Okay, that's it for question 2, and now we'll move on to question 3.
Okay, so can everyone hear me?
Yes, Maria, we can hear you.
Okay. So the question that the other people asked was how can VLE change the roles of students and teachers within the classroom? So basically VLE changes the students' roles very drastically because from passive receptacles who are handing down knowledge, they become constructors of their own knowledge. Students move from memorizing facts towards solving problems and using that knowledge in their everyday life. They also view topics from multiple perspectives and devise their own questions and search for their own answers. They work as members on more collaborative assignments, group interaction, and other activities such as pair work, which involve interaction between the students and the students engage actively in their own learning. Students can also work towards fluency with the same tools as professionals in their field. There is an increased emphasis on students as autonomous, independent, self-motivated managers of their own learning. Basically, VLEs can also help the discussion of students' work in the classroom. There is a change in emphasis for receiving information from the teacher and learning to pass the test towards simply academic achievement, and this is moving towards more of using knowledge. Basically knowing how to use that knowledge and applying it to real-life situations. There is an emphasis on developing effective learning strategies individually and collaboratively. Students also have access to resources. Now the VLEs can also change the tutor's role. And from an oracle, the tutor becomes a consultant and a guide, as well as a resource provider. Teachers become expert questioners rather than providers of answers. They design learning experiences for their students and are guides more than oracles. They encourage self-direction of the students themselves. So basically, rather than being very teacher-centered, the lesson would facilitate the learning of the students by encouraging them to take active roles in the process. The teacher would present multiple perspectives on topics and be able to share rather than impart knowledge to the students. It's also a very sensitive way of teaching two different learning styles, which provides a context which is very relevant to students and would therefore motivate students to participate in their learning. Okay, that's it.
Thank you, Sarah and Maria. Round of applause for Sarah and Maria. Thank you. And now I think it's Faye's turn. Faye, will you be presenting now? Yes, who will be presenting from group number 10? Faye, yep. Are you
yes. Can you hear me?
Faye, the audio is very distorted. Maybe it's too loud.
Better like this?
Yep. Yes, better.
Okay. So the first question they asked us is, in your opinion, what is the best way in which we can exploit the VLE for classroom purposes, and how would you go about implementing it? So we said that there are several ways to exploit VLEs and use them to enrich the students' learning experience and help others as well. If used properly, they can help create a deeper understanding of a particular subject or theme, and one way of doing so would be to create a website with a blog, for example. The site would show clearly the aims of each lesson and related tasks that need to be completed, and also extra work if we want to. The blog could be used to post and submit homework and other tasks, and the teacher could upload and share their finished homework, projects, group work, and anything they have done together or at home. They could also have a section in the website for interesting links, and which they can use for research and kind of use it like a library, if you know what I mean. And that's what we said for question 1. The second question, how can we adapt divergent e-learning methods to accommodate students of varying levels of ability in the classroom? We said that first and foremost, e-learning methods ought to be recognized as tools within the classroom. And when a teacher faces a class of learners with varying learning styles as well as different levels of ability, the challenge he or she faces is to select the right tools for the subcultures within the room. The first step we discussed is to identify the groups of learning styles and abilities in class through observation. Once the class is split into visual, tactile, social, and oral learners, different sets within the groups can be made according to level of ability, and different e-learning methods come into play at this stage. For example, when teaching vocabulary, visual learners could be instructed to the use of a video clip. And the oral aspect of this would also suit the oral set. Stronger learners could be asked to memorize the entire role play in the short clip, and weaker learners could be given a gap task. To cater for the social and tactile subgroups during the same lesson, we could also involve these groups in an activity based on the interactive whiteboard. For example, with a picture matching task for lower levels and a direct writing task for the higher levels. Therefore, differentiated teaching through e-learning requires preparation but has the ultimate goal of suiting individuals with our increasingly varied classrooms. That's what the students in our classes, they're all different. And that's question 2. And the third and final question, can VLEs hinder students' learning in any way if not used properly? And we said that like anything else, the VLE is a tool, like I said before, that can also be used wrongly. So before using it, the teacher should make sure that students know how to use it. So that the teachers know how to use it, and this could be done by having information sessions and tryout sessions. We must also give students a role, something to do with the virtual environment, something they know will help them. And if they are not sure what to do or how to do it, they will get frustrated, annoyed, and angry, and therefore they will not learn anything. So it might also be frustrating if they have experience of another VLE, which is not the same as the one they are using. They will be confused and annoyed, and they don't find the same facilities. That they just can't get it to work right, basically. There are students who have been in one school system for a very long time, so they have ideas on how learning should be, and they won't be able to use a new system. In this case, they'll probably freak out. You can't, for example, introduce a VLE for the first time to a group of 1-5 who have a mountain of studying to do, and expect that they learn how to use a VLE on top of everything else. In their teenage years, they are sure to rebel. We can see the same in old teachers, the same kind of attitude. They don't try new things. And so in some classrooms, the interactive whiteboards are just there gathering dust, pretty much. Therefore, we say that it is not so much the VLE that can harm learning, it's the use of it. And VLEs have great potential, but as teachers and our students must know how to use it and use it well. And that's it, basically.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Faye. Got some interesting points out of your presentation as well. So I'll just make a very quick summary at the end. So thank you for that. Thank you, Faye. Round of applause for you. Clap, clap. Yep. Now I'd like to invite Group 7. Sharon, Anne-Marie, Rosemary, Mark, and James Kalea versus... Is it James Kalea? Wait a second. James Shkembri, sorry, Mark Kalea. And somebody from Group 11. Now, the thing is this, with Group 7, I believe, as I said before, that all of you did a huge amount of work. All of you are to be applauded for all your work. However, for this information seminar, I would say that Group 7, headed, I think, by Sharon Patch, Sharon's group, I think, have to be the best group of the week, where they have actually done and given a huge load of amounts and materials that we can show, and we will definitely be having in this world and in the last world. So I invite Group 7 and Group 11 to come on stage. Who is coming from Group 7?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes, where are you? Is it Sharon?
Yes, it's me.
It is, yep, Sharon, I can see. Okay, I can see where you are. Okay, you're next to me. So Sharon, just 1 second till I get your website on stage, and then you can start, okay? As soon as you see it on the shared desktop, I will not share all the things. Would you prefer the website or the spicy nodes? Or would you like
the website, please.
The website, okay. Both will be available for everybody else. So if you can just give me a second till I get to the shared desktop. I think you're just standing in the way and I cannot reach the shared desktop. Okay, now I can. So we get your website. Yep, it's coming up. Okay, I will mute now and you can start, Sharon.
Okay, thank you. So the first question posed by Group 11 was, what are some benefits that the virtual learning environment is offering or can offer with regards to learning techniques, especially in relation to science? So first point was that VLEs are useful in science as well as another subject, because they enable students to access, read, and download resources such as constant paper or practical schedules and procedures. It also enables the uploading of web links, often found accompanying textbooks, as well as PowerPoint presentations in connection with the material in the books. Additionally, links to videos, such as those illustrating dangerous experiments, which cannot be performed in class, may also be attached. Their links allow teachers to engage in discussions with students and allow students to become more engaged, confident, and understanding learners. Teachers can notice in which parts of the subject they have more difficulties in, especially as regards the concept. Theories such as Moodle help teachers produce effective learning packs and to create attractive activities, making the learning process friendlier for students, increasing the interest of the students in the subject. Theories may also be used to supplement exam revision, as well as aid in negotiating deadlines, making sure deadlines don't clash. A large amount of one-first meaningful learning occurs in forums, which is completely student-led. It therefore allows the teacher to take a backseat and herself become a facilitator of learning rather than the orchestrator. As a question, what ourselves as teachers, do you prefer to teach your subject in the traditional way? Yes, we don't imagine ourselves being really friendly, since it improves the method of education, helping students visualize concepts better. We will most definitely use VLE as our main focus for activities and for updating and uploading notes for the students to read at home. Out of their own will, students may go back to the lesson topic and search for more information on the internet. In science, VLE is a huge help, since students are allowed to explore new ideas on their own and at their own pace. Experiments can also be carried out by the use of virtual simulation and interactive whiteboard. Students will be able to perform experiments with the aid of a piece of software, which allows them to carry out experiments as in real life. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you, Sharon. That was perfect. Sharon, in addition, Sharon's group also gave a spicy notes mind map of wikis and blogs, and also another presentation on the strengths and weaknesses of a VLE. These shall be available over here inside the virtual world. So round of applause for Sharon's group number 7, and now we've got group number 11. Group number 11.
Hello, can everyone?
Okay.
Can everyone hear me? Can everyone hear me?
Giselle, you're a bit on the low side. Can you shout a bit more? Yes, we can hear you better now.
Can you hear me? Okay. We have answered all the questions that group 7 have given us, and we have formed a poster with the points that we came up during our meeting as a group. This poster will be posted on the Dropbox later on. The first question was, how can you apply or use VLE to your subject? The VLE can help us to keep in contact with students and other teachers teaching our subject. On one hand, for example, we take one of our subjects, which is social studies, whose concern is mostly with current affairs. VLE help us to keep updated with current issues involving both our society and other societies. On the other hand, with music, one can acquire rare performances by great composers, which can be uploaded and shared amongst those in the field. The second question which we have been which have been asked is, how can VLEs enhance students' learning experience? With regards to enhancement of students' experience, one will be exposed to different kinds of learning through technology such as pictorial, videos, audio, and visual. It is important that one mentions that since we're living in a so-called digital area, students are well-oriented with the technology world. Therefore, by using VLE, students can engage better in learning and finding it less boring. This will motivate students more in exploring new information with regards to the area of study. The third question which has been asked is, how are VLEs perceived as a useful tool for teachers? By using technology within our subject, one is enhancing the multidisciplinary approach. Teachers can use VLE to upload notes and other material while keeping the students updated. One is being environmentally friendly. Through VLE, you are more reachable to other students who, for some reason or another, can't attend. Students can be prepared beforehand on the subject that will be discussed in the next lesson. I hope that you have reached the purpose and needs of this seminar, and we also want to thank Group 7 who gave us these questions. Thanks and good evening. Good night.
Perfect. Thank you very much, Giselle. Thank you very much. Round of applause for you as well. We shall now proceed with Group 9, who have split up into two groups. So we actually call Lynette and Christina, who will be our speakers for tonight in Group 9, and I will share on the desktop behind me their image, which they would like for you to see so that they can speak. Lynette and Christina, whenever you are done, whenever you're ready, you can start presenting.
Good evening, everyone. Myself and Lynette are representing Group 9. We have split it up into two groups, and each of our groups has prepared two questions. I shall start asking Lynette two of our questions, and then she will be asking their questions. So, first question is, what are the advantages of VLE, and how important is its implementation in the learning process?
So we have discussed, are you listening to me? Hello?
Yes, we are. I apologize, I had left my microphone open.
Okay. We have discussed this question, and we came up that VLE can help teachers in various ways. It can help the teachers in the creation of lesson plans, using existing resources. Also, it can help the teacher to monitor students. And it can help the teacher to do online assignments. It also helps the teacher to support the students online and do discussions online together with the students. The VLE helps the student to work in his own pace, and so this promotes autonomous learning. It also allows the teacher to see the record of the students' participation. That was our answer of question 1.
Okay. Question 2 is, what difficulties can the student and the teacher encounter when the VLE is being used as a means of instruction?
Yes. Although the VLE supports communication between students and tutors, however, not everyone has a personal computer, so this might cause a problem for those who are not in advantage of the computer. Keeping this in mind, another problem which could arise is how will the teacher know if your students have gone through case studies and understood ideas in sufficient detail. It is critical that teacher ensures that the learner can easily and quickly access the online conference. And also there might be technical problems. For example, one must keep in mind internet bandwidth, connectivity, and sound checks. That was our answer to question 2. Now I'm going to answer two other questions to Christina. In what ways is the VLE economical?
So our answer is that the VLE economizes on time and cost of instruction, such as one does not need to hire a classroom or space. Moreover, it provides students instruction in a flexible manner to students with varying time and with no location constraints. in the case of lectures in VLE can help you to change the focus of your time, since much of the time in a traditional setting is lost through students copying from the whiteboard. These can be transferred to VLE, and we save time through that. It will also reduce time required for photocopying by using VLE. To link to library sources and online resources, students can spend time working through activities that you have developed rather than searching through shelves and surfing the web. This means they focus on the task rather than getting the materials for the task.
Our second and last question is, what is your opinion in integrating the VLE in primary and secondary schools as a means of tuition?
Basically, the VLE software is already being used across institutions to support a variety of types of learning, for example, collaborative and cooperative, blended and even distance learning. From our national perspective, in Malta, we can mention the use of Frontier, the junior college, they their as well. Implementation of some discussion areas addressed at primary and secondary schools can be linked to course material, online quizzes and self-tests. Games would be more oriented toward the younger generation, and primary schools projects would be ideal for the secondary students. This will encourage autonomous learning from the student side.
Thank you. Would like to point out the picture we put as it shows connection between the teacher and the students, and also connection between the students themselves. That is what it really does in the learning process. Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much to Group 9. Round of applause for you as well. So, thank you very much. Lynette, if you can just mute the mic, please, so that we don't have feedback. Thank you. Okay, so now we've got the last two groups of the evening. There is Group 13 and Group 15. Group 13 is Denise, Annalise, Mendy, Jasmar, Braden, Jade, Raisa, and Maria. And Group 15 is Jessica, Maria, Christina, Yannicka, Keith, Stefan, Clifford, Carla, Maria, and Liane. So Group 13 have just sent me a presentation this evening, so I will need to, if you can allow me and spare me just 1 second to get it from my email inbox, and I will be able to share it. So who will be presenting from Group 13 and who will be presenting from Group 15, please? Can you come up on stage? Yes, who will be presenting from Group 15? Oh, 13? Is it Yannicka? No? Yes, nobody is speaking. That's why you cannot hear anything, Jade. Yannicka, Vassallo, and Jade. Yannicka, you have to unmute so that you can speak. Will you start, Yannicka? You have to press M. Can you press? Jade, I can hear you. Who will start? Is it Yannicka or Jade?
Hello?
Yes, Jade, I can hear you.
I can't hear you.
Jade, we can hear you loud and clear. Can you hear us?
Hello?
Hi, Jade, we can hear you.
Hello?
Jade?
Okay, so shall I start?
Yes, please, Jade. Yes, please, you can start.
Sorry, I can't hear you. So the question was the component of VLE. Our answer is some components that could become VLE are core curriculum, course calendar, late reviews, messages and notifications, materials such as posters, videos, pictures, film, reading and links, self-assessment quizzes, assignment guidance, forum, list of participants, staff, and administration, support services, and search box. The other question was, why should you use VLE? So our answer was, there will be a lot of material on VLE that you find interesting and exciting to use. A VLE is very useful both for students and teachers because it is anytime, anywhere, and any place. Students are able to explore at their own pace. They are able to participate more actively in the classroom activities. Teacher sees what the student sees, but the teacher has an additional user right to create or modify curriculum content and track student performance. VLE users are assigned their own username and password. This means that this environment is kept private from people who don't form part of the course. It can also be used for organizing your work, sorting your documents, and helping with your revision. I don't know whether it's okay. I can't hear you. Hello, Vanessa. We are ready. I don't know
Okay. Yes, Jade, you were heard very well. Yes, Jade, you were heard very well. You were heard very well, and I also put up your presentation on the desktop so that people could also see your presentation. Thank you very much. Round of applause for Jade. And now it's Janica. I will also share their presentation. If you give me 1 minute, I will just find it and share it. Okay, Janica, you can start. I will share my desktop right now so you can see your presentation on the screen. Thank you.
Okay, can you hear me, please?
Yes, we can hear you loud and clear.
Okay, thank you. So the other group asked some questions and we're going to give these answers. What does a teacher need to plan a lesson using VLE? Plan carefully. Before actually using VLE, a teacher should take into consideration several factors. Listed below are some of the most important factors one should take into consideration. Tips for teachers. Know your options. Research the options available to your school. Would you be using SaaS, standing for Software as a Service, or will the VLE be hosted on your existing server appliances? Will it be based communication and knowledge sharing, or on the wealth of education content? Know your stakeholders. At every stage, take into consideration the people that will be affected by each decision. The school's administrative staff, teachers and students, what they need, must have, and what they want, desire. It is the best to ask focused yet open-ended questions such as how will you use the VLE in the classroom, and what information will you use the VLE to share. One should also speak to somebody in the school who has been involved in the implementation of such a system, and be ready to take on their ideas and suggestions. Know your technical requirements. How will the new learning platform integrate with your management information system? That is systems such as SIMS or Integris. What technologies will your users use to access the VLE? Will users be accessing it through mobile services too? Devices too, sorry. Know your budget. While some platforms are free and easily accessible online, others might charge either a one-off or an annual license fee. Teachers should also take into consideration the time they will be spending to manage both users and the data accessible on the VLE. The other question is, how will VLE help improve participation and time management? More tips for the teachers, participation. The importance of structured learning, that is giving clear instructions. The gradual building of action and interaction. Building a scaffold to successful participation, making clear links between online activities. Emotions, promoting robust and usable knowledge. That is learners engaging in authentic tasks and situations. It is how we feel about working online and our integration with our learning groups that are important than the technology itself. Emotional triggers, frustration, the fact of not being physically with other persons. Time, anytime, any place, learning and teaching. This is not bounded and contained as it is when attending a lecture or a face-to-face training session. Synchronous chats, that is, and one-to-one chat messages, built into a synchronous bulletin board. The facility to see who is online and to determine the frequency of visits. That was our presentation, and thank you.
Thank you so much, Yannicka. Great poster again. This poster will be available over the world. Round of applause for you. And we have actually reached the end of our information seminar. However, before you all leave, I would just like to collect in a few words what has been said tonight. And I just took two sentences, you know, that really struck me. From all of your presentations, it emerges that according to you, e-learning does no longer belong to technical experts. In fact, none of you mentioned this fact that you need to technically be expert in something. In fact, of course, if you have limitations regarding internet, and there are plenty of challenges, but not the technical experts. A few years ago, you needed to be a technical expert to be able to do e-learning. But now, even from your presentations, it emerges that you don't need to be technical experts as much as pedagogy experts. To do e-learning, you need to know about learning. You need to know your students. You need to know what they need, and then you need to find out things that can help them. That's the one thing that I learned tonight from you. And the second thing that I learned as well is this idea that all of you are mentioning the importance of experimentation and of trying things out yourselves to be able to experiment with various aspects of e-learning. And I think this is crucial. It is important that if you don't get away with anything from this course, it is important that you really push forward this idea that you need to experiment, you need to try out, you need not be afraid and scared of trying out new things, because with new things you can only do new and improved learning approaches. So that is all for tonight. Thank you very much for coming here. Good luck for tomorrow. Tomorrow you will probably be in observations. Take care. Have a good week ahead, the rest of the week ahead. If you need anything for any other reason, please contact me as soon as possible. And if I fail for one reason or another, please keep on trying to contact me. Thank you very much, everybody. Thank you. Really, thank you for a great job. Good night and good luck for tomorrow. Thank you.